What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Quant. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So we have actually nailed Quant from a technical analysis standpoint twice in a row. This was Quant in my last video. I had it drawn on a falling wedge, which I said break up 68% of the time. And this is Quant currently trading at $115 and it broke out perfectly out of the falling wedge. So had you guys taken this trade, you could have made about 22% in 2 weeks. And then before that, we had Quant drawn on a descending triangle. And had you taken that trade and just simply held Quant the entire time, you'd be up over 41%, which are pretty solid gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, I'll go deeper in the charts at the end of the video. So Quant is currently trading at $115. Its market cap is $1.3 billion, which ranks 50th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is 12 million out of 14.8 million, which is about 81% in circulation. And just to put this in perspective, Bitcoin is thought to be extremely scarce with a max supply of only 21 million. Given that Quant is only 14.8 million, it's even more scarce than Bitcoin. So the potential for this coin is enormous. And if you guys are looking to trade Quant, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now we'll hop into some Quant news. So this is their Twitter, which has 140,000 followers. And there's actually been some major news. So Quant launches a Zapier integration to easily connect internet apps and off-chain data to blockchain. Zapier is an industry-leading no-code development platform. Its Zaps are beloved by millions for their ability to seamlessly integrate business applications and systems to automate workflows. And here's what Gilbert Verdian said. Our vision has always been to leverage the power of blockchain in a way that was simple and genuinely useful to the end user. Our Zapier integration requires absolutely no code to read smart contracts on any chain and connect DLT data to legacy systems. Easy blockchain data feeds and synchronization of data into enterprise systems are now a reality to anyone. So this is a very exciting integration to see. And then I like what they posted December 11th. Organizations that are looking to scale and harness the power of blockchain technology are struggling with interoperability. We explore the importance of interoperability and the benefits it can unlock for businesses. And interoperability is one of the biggest reasons I am so bullish on Quant. You have to understand, there are a lot of people out there that look at Quant and just assume they're trying to be like another version of Bitcoin, given their extremely scarce supply. And while yes, their extremely scarce supply is very appealing to investors, that is not what makes Quant great. You have to understand that interoperability is about as big of a use case as you can get within crypto. Quant is essentially aiming to be the glue for the entire world economy. They could be even bigger than crypto. But now we'll get into some macro news that could affect Quant's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Quant. So this is Watcher Guru's Twitter. And hopefully come early January, I can stop talking about these spot Bitcoin ETFs. But they just posted 1 hour ago. BlackRock says Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech is a green light for investors. And as many of you guys know, BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. And right now they are still trying to get their Bitcoin spot ETF approved, which could help bring trillions of dollars to the industry. And as I've talked about in previous videos, they have a record of 575 to 1 when it comes to getting ETFs approved. So there is a very high likelihood that they are successful. And now what they posted 3 hours ago, the Federal Reserve leaves interest rates unchanged. They remain at 5.25% to 5.5%. And if you guys looked into any of the projections, this is not a surprise. And I actually think this is part of the reason Bitcoin is starting to bounce back up. And then lastly, they posted 7 hours ago, crypto to be measured at fair value under the new FASB rules. Now, Bloomberg reported the development and further noted that these changes would not go into effect this year, but rather they would happen in 2025. The accounting rules state that any company that holds Bitcoin or Ethereum will not be required to record these tokens at fair value. Subsequently, this is a measurement that is used to determine the most accurate and up-to-date value of the asset. Additionally, the report states that fair value changes will be reported as net income. So this news is definitely something to keep your eyes on. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll go over some technical analysis. So this is Quant on the daily time frame. Now, the first thing I'm noticing is that the RSI and stochastics are pretty overbought. In addition, if you look at price action, we swing from a lower high to a higher high. The RSI is higher high to lower high. That is Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. Now, you could actually argue that that already played out, as we had 3 red candles in a row. But I personally might argue that that was due to Bitcoin dropping. Now, what I do like to see is that price action came down and bounced off the 21-day moving average. It worked great as a support level. Now, you could also argue that Quant is starting to form a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time, and it has a measure move up to $130. So right now, Quant's actually being pretty indecisive. It has very mixed signals. Now, lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And to be completely honest, Bitcoin will probably be a deciding factor whether or not I would take a quant trade. So for Bitcoin, the RSI is still pretty overbought, but the stochastics have reset. Now, if you look at price action, lower high to higher high. RSI is higher high to lower high. Yet again, Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. Although I will say, if Bitcoin did skyrocket from here, that easily could be negated if the RSI pumps up. And then similar to Quant, I love that price action has came down and bounced off the 21-day moving average. It's almost touched it 3 different times. Now, as usual, the one thing I want to warn about on Bitcoin is that if you look at the weekly time frame, the RSI and stochastics are cooked, but then also the previous 8 candles in a row had all been green, which definitely could be classed as a parabolic move, as we have went from 26,100 to over 44,000. And in my experience, chasing a parabolic move rarely works out well for you, because typically you're going to see some sort of retracement. Now, the current weekly candle is red. However, it is a bullish hammer, so I would not be surprised if this candle ends up turning green, which would make 9 green candles in a row. So just to be completely clear, Bitcoin and Quant right now honestly have very mixed signals. As a short-term trader, I don't really see any clear up or down signals. Now, personally, I probably would lean slightly bullish, as both Bitcoin and Quant are trading above the 21-day moving average. However, if we did break beneath, and then especially if we had a bearish retest, then I would turn bearish. But also, as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, in the short term, crypto is going to be extremely volatile. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Quant will go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.